and Spot. I'm Kathy Bedell. I'm on a shaky table again. I'm doing this from the tables instead of my desk, so I'm sorry if it's wobbly. Welcome to my first ever 10-Minute Tuesday. We'll see how this goes. The idea of this video series is quick and easy with minimal supplies. These are not going to be, wow cards, although if you have the right DSP and the right products, they will be wow. But the general idea of these videos will be, when you're in a rush and you need to make a quick card, not that special card for that special someone, but, a beautiful card. So we're going to make one similar to this. I have to admit, I pulled this punch, and hey Pam, I pulled this punch and I forgot that it was retired. So we'll be using the story label punch. Hey KB, how are you? I miss you too. I miss my Stampin' friends. So let's get started. We'll see if I can actually do this from start to finish in 10 minutes. And if you stick around at the end, I'll show you a little something fun. If you haven't received my newsletter, go to mystampinspot.com and sign up. Okay, this is Purple Posy paper, 8.5 by 11, and I am going to hold it vertical and score it at 4 1/4. One score, one cut will give you 2 card bases. One score, I'm going to turn it landscape and cut it at 5 1/2. It's going to give me 2 card bases. I'm going to put that one aside. We're going to be working with this one. I'm going to fold my card space. Like so. I should have my bone folder, but I don't. Did you see what I did there to make sure I get it even? Sometimes when you do the score line, it wants to be off just a smidge. So if before you press down the score line, you even them up at the edges and apply force here and then work it out, you'll get a nice even edge here. Okay, now there's this beautiful, did y'all get your mini catalogs? There's this beautiful hydrangea paper. It's the whole suite is stunning. I used this particular piece for this card, but I'm going to use this one for the second one, just so you can see how same products, just different piece of paper makes all the difference in the world. This has a very dramatic flair with the Mossy Meadow card base. Okay, so this I'm going to cut at, this is my next layer. Like I said, these are simple cards that can be done easy, so we're not doing tons of layers. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. Like that. I'm going to stick my cutter away because we're actually done with the cutter. You can probably see it taking shape here. This is the gorgeous sheer, gorgeous grape ribbon. It's beautiful. I love it. This whole suite, I'm telling you, I am not a purple girl. I know some girls, they're all about purple. It's not me. I almost never wear purple. I have almost nothing purple in my home. But I'll tell you what, I am loving this suite. It is gorgeous. Okay, so all I'm doing is, I'm not adhering my base, but I'm just taking my ribbon. I'm going to do a square knot. Left over right. Put my finger there. And then right piece over the left piece. And here's my trick. Pull your little tabs in the direction that you want them to go. If you pull them this way, they're more likely going to go this way. A square knot prevents them from fully going this way, but they'll be more on an angle like this if you don't pull them in the direction you want them to go. I'm going to trim this up. Am I within the 10 minutes? Who's keeping count? I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back of this. My Stampin' Seal, like so. And you know what? I think this time I'm going to put the little tie on the other side. See what I'm doing? Tricky, tricky. Okay. I'm kind of out of view here a little bit. All right, now watch another one of my little tricks. To get these guys to behave just a little bit, I'm just going to put a little tack of adhesive. Well, it didn't come out, so. There we go. I forgot to bring my silicone mat over. That is my go-to when I'm using the Stampin' Seal. It really helps. But in this case, what I'm doing is I put a little piece on a piece of scrap, a little bit of tape on a piece of scrap, and it helps me to get it rolling. Okay. All right, then I have my scrap. You can see where this is going. This is Highland Heather. And this is one of my all-time favorites in the new spring catalog, Happy Thoughts. It's great because it has things you can put inside the card as well as on the front of the card. That is always a bonus to me. I'm going to make this a happy birthday card. Could do thinking of you, thank you, congratulations. There's so many options. Okay. Ink up my happy birthday. Now, like I said on the first card, my ink needs to be re-inked already. Can you believe it? I'm going to try it again, see if I can get a little bit darker. There we go. That's better. I pulled the story label punch because, like I said, that other punch is no longer available. This one is equally as beautiful. Put that aside. A couple of dimensionals. Pop them on the back. 1, 2. I'm going to tell you, the DSP makes these cards so easy to put together. I love, 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 love these. These are pastel pearls. This is all part of the hydrangea set. I think they're just lovely. I may actually spatter a few on the front of the card here, just for a little extra dimension, like that. What do you think? 10 minutes or less. There we go. Pretty quick and easy, right? And you can see how different they look. The card base makes a huge difference. Imagine if you'd put that on there. So, and you could change this up by adding another layer. You could do your DSP at 3 3/4 by 5, and then do, say, a white layer at the 4 by 5 1/4, and then your base layer. If you just wanted to add a little more dimension. But this is the quickest and easiest I could come up with. So I just wanted to show you real quick, girls, that some of you may have seen it in my newsletter. I'm going to put these aside just for a minute. And you may have heard me talk about it. I am doing these big priority boxes. And every year I get rid of all my old products by having an event. It's a big, fun, in-person event. And yeah, I love purple too. Now I love purple. I didn't love purple before. And I usually give away all my old products in exchange for donations. Typically, I do a soup kitchen. This year, Larry and I were struck with the fact that we've raised 5 healthy kids to adulthood, and we're so grateful. And we decided to do St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and we made a very large donation in anticipation of this event that I'm running. So if you spend $100 and use this host code, and if you're one of my club members, don't use this host code. Use the host code that applies to your club, whether it's Monday Club, Friday Club, or Coffee Club. But if you're not in one of my clubs and you want to make a $100 purchase, I'll ship you one of these boxes for free. And I'm just going to give you an idea of how full this box is. Now, this doesn't mean this is what would be in your box, but this is a representation of what we packed into this box. Full pack of paper, soft spring stamp set. This is stamps and dies combined. Now, I have to tell you guys, a lot of these are used in classes, and this one also has dies. I mean, I promise you that the box is worth $100. I can tell you right now, this is $100. This is an old one. This is Warmth and Cheer. That's an oldie but goodie. So I can tell you that you will get way more than $100 worth in your box. And if you order a box, these are card and envelopes, and this one I believe has framelits. Yeah, this one has framelits as well. So, but these are used in my stamp clubs, and they are a big pack of paper, and they are I did not go through and clean them all up. So when you get them home, you may want to take them to a sink and wash them good before you start using them. I mean, guys, this is probably $200 worth. This is washi tape. Washi, I don't know how to say that. Anybody know how to say that? So this box is full of a lot of goodness. And what I'm going to do is set up a private Facebook page for anyone that has made the $100 purchase and gets a box. And I will add you to it. And if you have things in this box that you're not in love with, or maybe it's a duplicate for something you already have, then you can take a picture of it right on your phone, super easy, and load it up into the Facebook page and say who wants to swap. And swap with people so that, maybe you get something different that you really wanted or had hoped for. But I think you'll find that even if you got one or two items that were duplicates, there's still going to be so much in this box that it's well worth the $100 exchange purchase. And I'm going to thank you in advance. Thank you to those that took advantage of the offer. These boxes are on a first come, first served basis. Hi, Barbara. The boxes are on a first come, first served basis. And there's, like I said, Barbara, if you didn't see it, go back and watch the video. I pulled a lot of product out of this box for the $100. And so that's where we are. I have a set number of boxes made. If I go through them all, and if my profits from the $100 exceed the donation that Larry and I made, then we will happily go back and make a secondary follow-up donation to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. But like I said, we were very, very generous in anticipation that this was going to be a big event, and so far it has been. So thank you for those that have already purchased, committed. And Barbara, it's a good deal if you saw what came out of it. And if you purchased a box by making a purchase, if you don't, you can call or email me too. You don't have to do it directly online. But I will put your name on a box. And if you purchased a box, look for an email in, a day or two with a private Facebook page. And, oh, Karen, that is so sweet. You are so sweet. I am beyond blessed. I'll tell you what, this is mushy. I know this is mushy, but there are days that I get overwhelmed with how blessed I am by all you guys. So thank you so much. But anyway, so there we go. There is our first 10-minute Tuesday. What'd you think? Simple cards. I'm telling you, papers are gorgeous. And DSP does all the work for you. Well, I'll do some stamping in some other ones, and I'll do some quick, easy fun folds in other videos. But I figured we'd start off super simple, featuring my favorite DSP. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hey, Mary, how you doing? And if you didn't see the whole video, go back and watch. Go see what I pulled out of this box here. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. And I don't know. That's it. Have a great week, guys. Thanks again for joining me. Bye.